Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Liz. Today I'm going to take you through a strength endurance training session using supersets. I highly recommend having some kind of strength training background before you come into this session. I do have previous videos with a bit more of an introduction to strength training, and I also have videos focusing on single moves. So there's a deadlift video, there's a squat video, there's a push-up video. So I highly recommend focusing on really getting to know the move first before you come into something like this. I'm going to be doing one round of everything. It's totally up to you though, how many rounds you do. So I recommend anywhere between 2, maybe 5 rounds of this, just depending on how much time you've got. It's going to be quite a nice little burner for your muscles. So you're going to be using lighter weights than you would usually lift for maybe 5 or even 10 reps. So 20 reps in total of each move. And we're going to be focusing on working the same muscle group twice in a row. I think that made sense. So example is our first move is going to be a deadlift, and then we're going to be going into a single leg hip bridge. You can choose to have that weighted or not weighted, that's totally up to you. With the deadlift, feel free to make it any variation that you like. I'm going to be using the Olympic barbell here. Can be kettlebell deadlift, can be Romanian deadlift, can be sumo deadlift. So just make it whatever you would like to do. And let's get started. So we're going to get warmed up first. It's getting some movement into the body. Get the joints, get the muscles and the mind ready for what's to come. Good, reversing that. So really important that we are ready to lift weights regardless of how heavy or light they are. Good, swapping sides. So if you use like a 1 rep max, you probably want to go about 65% of that for the weight today. If that means nothing to you, just choosing a weight that is light, but by the end of it, it wants to be challenging. And I know you're probably not going to know until you actually do that. So that may mean doing another couple of sets just to sort of get that right. Bring the hands to the hips, some hip circles. Reverse the circles. Chuck on some of your favorite music as well. It always makes the workout a little easier if you've got some good motivating music. Good, then bringing the feet underneath your hips, going to go into a hinge movement, pressing the hips back, draw the belly in, and then standing tall. Stay nice and long through the spine. Keep the shoulders down. And starting to connect your breath into your movement. Breathing in as you press the hips back, breathing out as you stand. You might notice the puppy dogs aren't here. They're up on the couch, snuggled up on a blanket together. Do that one more time. Good, shaking out the legs. And I'm going to go back into a step back lunge with a little bit of rotation. So stepping back, lunge, twisting to the outside thigh. Coming back through to center, step the other leg back, drop the back knee, keep the chest tall, twist to the outside thigh. Good, just doing that a couple more times on each side. You can even bring the hands into a little bit of like a prayer position. Think about moving from the center of the chest as you rotate to that outside leg. Really pressing through the front heel as you come back through to center. Light little core brace. Let's go one more, or just until you've evened it out. Shaking out the body, and then bringing the feet wide, coming into a squat. So we do have a squat press today. I'm going to use a kettlebell. Again, you can use whatever feels good for you. Dumbbell, dumbbells, barbell. If it doesn't feel good to press overhead, simply squat. Again, it can be your own version, your favorite version, or maybe the least favorite version, and you just do it to challenge yourself. So getting the hips back and down, pressing the knees out, same direction as that second toe, squeezing the butt as you stand, coming all the way up. Good, do that one more time. Shake out the legs, come on down to the ground. We've got push-ups. So I'm just going to go from my knees, hands wider than your shoulders, nice, long spine, and off we go. So again, connecting your breath into your movement. Lower the body down with control, driving through the palms as you come up. Let's go one more. All right, shaking out the legs. So you feel like you need a bit more of a warm up, going through that little bit again, and then coming in. I was a little bit warmed up beforehand. Got a little bit of a drink. Okay, so remembering that, I'm expecting that you already have knowledge of how to deadlift. Really fun move. Just going to maneuver that so you can see. All right, so I'm going to go from the side. So let's rock and roll. So setting yourself up, whatever option you've chosen to do, 20 reps. And make sure the spine is long, shoulders are locked back in and down, pressing your hips back, and let's rock and roll. Nine, 10, strong through the core. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Not too sure how that barbell sounds for you on the video. Hopefully not too clangy. Okay. Moving that out of the way. So coming now into our single leg hip bridge. I'm going to be using a weight plate on the hip of the foot that's on the floor. So whatever option works best. I like to have the knee up. You can have the ankle over the knee. Just making sure that your hips stay square to the ceiling. Okay, off we go. So pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Really driving through that heel, squeezing through the glute. Might feel the hamstring light up, hopefully. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, swap sides. Lift up that knee, or do whatever feels best with that other leg. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so your option is to continue on with me or pause the video, do another round of the deadlifts, another round of the single leg hip bridges. Going to move now to our upper body, and we're coming into a chest press. So remember, lighter weights. So we're going to be doing a chest press and then an overhead tricep extension. dumbbell, weight plate, kettlebell, whatever works best for you, whatever you have available to you. So with our chest press, we're laying back on the bench, and it may also be push-ups. If you don't have access to any weights, push-ups are fantastic. All right, come on down. So set yourself up in a really strong position on the bench. Draw your lower belly in. Press your lower back into the floor or into the bench. Shoulders are away from the ears. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. And let's go. So lowering down, pressing up. 2, 3, 4. A few little cracks and pops of the joints. Squeezing through the chest as you press. I think that's halfway. And really work the range here. So let the elbows come down and then drive all the way to the top. 9, 20, I think that was 20. And then coming up, either seated or standard. This is standard. Seated or standing. Speak English first. So tricep overhead extension. So coming up. Now just make sure that your elbows stay close to your forehead. But I know that you've done these before or you know exactly what's coming. Okay, shoulders down, nice and tall through the spine. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, keep the chest tall. 6. Squeezing through the back of the arm as you bring the weight plate up. Let it drop all the way behind the head. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, put that down. You know your option. Pause it. Do it again. Or move on with me. And then repeat maybe after. All right, next one. We're going to be doing a squat press. So kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever in hand. Squatting down, driving up. Have another drink. And then after that, it's lunges. Nice little combo. It's a really fun way to train. Takes a little bit longer depending on how many rounds you do. Gets the heart rate up, that's for sure. So I'm going to face this way for you guys. So squatting down, driving up. Again, it could be kind of a bit more of a mid-stand squat. You might want to go wide squat. Just make sure you're positioning your feet with whatever feels best for your body, your knees and your hips. All right. Whew. Squat press, shoulders. Hello. Okay, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Driving down through the heels as you stand up, bracing through the core. Good, halfway. 1, good. 3, 2, 1. How's your heart rate? All right. Okay, 20 lunges on each leg. So we're going to just do one side at a time. So choose your poison, maybe it's body weight. Take one leg back, feet hip distance apart, hips are square, chest up, and off we go. 1, 2, 5, good. Lower that back knee down. 9, 10, press the front knee out. 5, good, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just lost my focus there for a moment. All right, other side. So I'm gonna face side on for you now. So opposite leg goes back. And off we go. Eight, 9, 10. Just embrace that little burn that happens. Welcome it in. Know that the body really enjoys it when you work it hard. 2, 1. I think that was 20. Stop talking so much. Good, check out the legs. So again, maybe repeat it or come back around again. So moving back up to the upper body now. So we're going to be going into a wide bent over row. Your option is just a narrow row, barbell, dumbbells, kettlebells. We're going to use kettlebells today. And then we're going to be doing hammer grip bicep curls. So wide row and then hammer grip curls. So I'm just going to go 8. So have some dumbbells handy for the curls. So with the wide row tip, elbows come high and wide. All right, get ready, and off we go. 6, good. Keep the shoulders down. Big squeeze through the shoulder blades as you pull. Elbows come high and wide. Keep the body still. Good, last one. Nice job. All right. Just a little burner there for the back. Standing up. So thinking our pulling moves, biceps are involved, pushing moves, triceps are involved. So that's kind of why we have these a little bit more isolation moves on the back end of these ones. All right, off we go. So hammer curls. 5, 6, that's the postie out the front if you can hear them. 8, 9, good. Keep the body as still as you can and focus everything into the front of the arm as you bring the weights up. I've lost count, but just going to do 5 more. 3, 2, good, last one. Nice work. All right, so you're just going to hold on to those. I think that's it. Oh no. Woo. All right. A little bit more into our shoulders now. This is the last couple of moves that we're going to do. Again, if you wanted to add some core stuff onto the back end, you can. Make sure you do a nice stretch. So last move here, got rear delt flies. So we're coming out wide. And then we've got anterior raise. Sorry, we're going to go front raise like that. So light weights here, maybe 5 kilos in each hand for the flies, maybe 2.5 for the front raises. And remember that high rep kind of range that we're going for today. All right, I'm going to use the dumbbells Oh, a little bit of a shoulder burn for the end of this one. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna go from the side, sipping from the hip, finding that position, maintain that position, and off we go. 2, 5. Keep a soft bend in the elbows. You know, like you're spreading your wings out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right, front raise. I don't know if I'm actually gonna regret using these 5 kilos. So for that front raise, we're coming up and down, no higher than the shoulder joint. Try not to swing the body as you're doing this. So we want all that work from here. So the shoulders, core as well, really switched on, feet firmly planted into the ground. So no swinging around. Just trying to give myself a little bit of a breather there. Okay, so again, I'll go side on and off we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last exercise, we have got this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 5. Nice work. So really great little workout. No matter how you decide to do that, whether you are blocking them together or running through it like we just did, run through it again, maybe another 2 or 3 times, so depending on how much time you have. Core work, add that in. Have a nice stretch afterwards, making sure that you have got plenty of recovery. Eat some good food. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.